How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. In our last episode, we had started our exploration of Area 2, and we have already captured one portrait ghost. So in today's episode, we're just going to go ahead and start continuing exploring more of Area 2, and of course, without being said, to capture some more portrait ghosts and see the whereabouts of Mario. We still have to figure out where he is even in this mansion. There's still a lot more to explore, and there's really not too much we can touch in Area 2 yet. Going ahead and pulling up the Game Boy Horror to see. There really isn't too many rooms that we can explore right now. We've already explored a decent amount of the places we can already go to. Let's see. Let's just start heading over. Oh, alright. And that ghost right there was a is a bowling ghost. And we probably already see this here, but we do see a shadowy figure right over here. In fact, if I pull up the Game Boy Horror, you get to see that it's a ghost. And he's going too far away for me to even scan. Oh, there we go. Ah, the beautiful melody will not even give me the time of the day. What must I do to win her? Passion? Yes. That's it. I'll show her I burn for her. My unbridled passion will scorch her soul. Alright, well, there really wasn't much there to tell us what we can do. And let's see, if I go back to the bathroom. Nah, nothing. Alright, this is actually the part of the game that I have to remember a good amount of. Since in the last episode, towards the end, we did get to realize that boos were partly responsible for why there are many portrait ghosts and ghosts out here. So let's go ahead and start exploring some of the rooms that, of course, were now lit. Okay, that's not what I didn't want to do that. So now that we have the access to the ballroom again, we do see that the boo radar is lighting up, so there probably is a boo somewhere in this area. It's probably more over here, isn't it? Over here? Yep. A painting. Alright, and boo la la. There we go. Alright. Try not to lose it, try not to lose it, try not to lose it. Try not to lose it, try not to, there we go. Oh, it's always scary when they go right close to the door. Yeah, you got another one. You're crushing, Luigi. Now send me the booze data, all the data you got for the movie. Yeah, we get it. Alright, let's try to collect some of this money that was on the chandelier. Anything here? Oh, gold bar. Alright, pick that up. And I think we already, yeah. So far that's 4 boos. I think there might be one in this room too. Alright, so let's see where. I think I went way too far. Oh, wait. Wait, I just saw, is that it? Oh, boo ball. So not there. Same spot again. Wait, no, okay, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do. Is it up there? Am I just not? Guys, I see the red flashing. Okay, it probably. Oh, there we go. That's it. Alright, just call me Game Boo. No, get over here. Get over here. No. Over here. There we go. Alright, and the reason I keep moving over to the middle of the room is the boo, once they spawn, they will automatically start spawning to the very exact middle of the room. So it's just to your advantage to just start making your way over there for those few precious seconds that you have, just to have a better advantage. Unbelievable. There's no stopping, Luigi. Sending the boo and all the data you've got. We're going to be hearing that for quite a while, honestly. You've already found 5 boos. You're a boo-staring man. I understand you're worried about your brother, young fella, but just take it easy. You have plenty of time still. So try to keep your shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, believe you me. Alright, so EGAD already tells us there, go ahead and wash our face. That is going to be the next thing we are required to do to continue our progress in Area 2. Because once we head over to the washroom, I'll go ahead and explain more. And interestingly enough, just to explain some more facts about Luigi's Mansion, I already stated in the first episode that this was one of GameCube's initial launch titles for the game. And in fact, of course, there are many YouTube videos out there. There's many things out there right now. Let me go ahead and do this. Wait, is it? Am I not doing it right? I don't think I'm doing it right. I know I'm supposed to be doing something. But I am in the washroom, right? Oh. Alright. I can never pull up my Game Boy Horror correctly. We're in the bathroom. The washroom is not... I feel like I'm in the right... yeah, I should be in the right spot. Am I just not in the right spot? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Enough of you. There's something that I'm not doing correctly. Okay, I think what I'm gonna have to do is get back with you guys, because there is one thing that I'm just not doing correctly that I probably should have known from the start. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so this is what happens when you don't pay attention. The washroom was actually right next to the bathroom. That's what I get for not paying attention. So let's go ahead and speak to this toad. While I go ahead and speak to him.
I dropped a really important thing in the toilet. I didn't mean to.
I see you. Alright, let's not be saps with toad. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you're right. No point crying over spilt milk. I suppose I'll just flush that old worry away. Yep, I'll just let it swirl on down to the depths and let happiness refill my light.
And of course, like any other toad, we'll lit up the room. So he dropped something in the toilet. Dang, he really dropped the key in the toilet. Alright, so this key should take us now over to the room that's going to be on the right side of the main entrance to Area 2. So let's go ahead. While I make my way over there after that pretty pathetic realization that the washroom was just right next to here, there is a little bit of information that I can talk about on Luigi's Mansion's pretty much its creation up until the point of release date. So like I was mentioning earlier, there are many videos on YouTube, many topics around the internet going around Luigi's Mansion's inception, ideas, concepts, final thoughts, everything, beta versions. There's so much to go around. The kind of the thing that made me remind myself of that was when E-Guy was talking about that we had all the time. I believe, if memory serves correctly, Luigi's Mansion was at one point supposed to be a time-based game, meaning that you did have a set amount of time to capture Mario in-game, and if you did run out of time, the game would be over. It did make the game, I believe, a bit more strict than it is now, since there is no time limit in the final version like that we're playing now. You pretty much have all the time in the world to rescue Mario, but that wasn't the case, and I guess its original concept, because the Game Boy Horror did display a time bar, and I guess if time was able to run out, then you wouldn't be able to successfully get Mario in that said time, meaning game over, you'd have to restart. I think that was a good idea, because honestly I think that it would have made the game a bit too strict in time, and you probably wouldn't have been able to have done many things that you can't do now. So that's just one piece of information. We can shine more on that later, because of course we're in the fortune teller's room, and we see a ghost right here. Let's go ahead and speak on... What do you seek of me? Tell me the future. Who are you? Tell me the future. Oh, no. I feel no spiritual vibrations right now. Fine. What do you seek of me? Who are you? I am Madame Clairvoyant, seer of dropped items. Possessions of other people awaken vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Okay, so if we find dropped items, we bring them to her. So now that we've got a self-introduction of Madame Clairvoyant, one of the ghosts, let's go ahead to this next room right here. Oh, so it's a locked room, so we have to, the mirror room. We have to finish something over here. And as you see there, the mirror room, it doesn't visibly show ghosts on our end, but it will show it on the mirror's end. Kind of a spooky detail, I'll be honest. So you just gotta make sure you have good... Okay, there we go. So this is the same variant of like the red puncher we saw back at the storage room, just a blue version of it. There'll be also other color variants of the same ghost we'll meet. Just doesn't really make them any different. Oh no! You stupid... I was too far away. Yeah, there you go. I can't scream like them, but their screams are so hilarious. Even a lot of the Portuguese screams are not more hilarious, but they're more sad to hear. Like they shriek very heavily. These grabbing ghosts really annoy me. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead. This should be the last one. There we go. Lit up the room, and we see a big chest. So similarly, we did see a big chest like that when we cleared Area 1, but that won't be the case here. And we see an emblem. And that is our first key item. And of course, Egad's calling us. And then the camera's a bit too high for Egad, so all we just see is his hair.
Hey now, Luigi, what have you found there? Let's take a look at that.
And he's like, he's trying to take a look. He's like, oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a fire element medal. Now you can use that fire element. Yes, sir. With that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. What's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up wherever you see fire bubble. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. If you approach a flame, they'll be surprised by your presence and leap out into the air, then vacuum up right away. After that, you can expel fire with the L button. You can melt ice, light candles, and do all kinds of stuff. The meter will appear down below at the bottom of the screen, so keep an eye on how much that element you have left. Okay, Butler? You may have to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you.
Alright, so of course Egad gave us a good amount of information on the fire element, so this is the ghost he was talking about. You'll see many of these fire, like candlesticks, fire torches everywhere throughout the game will be useful in terms of being able to capture those fire elements to get you fire. Now previously we didn't have anything. That was pretty much the reverse function on the controller. Didn't really mean anything. And I guess if you can also burst fire. I don't know how useful that is, honestly. I never tried it myself. Should be the boo. Nope, fake boo. And also, probably you already realized it, but it's locked. How can we get out of a locked room that's already lit? So your job is to, of course, use your fire element that you just used and light up candles, kind of like what Egad was saying. And then if we light up the other one. If I can aim, and if I can actually do it. There we go. And now it unlocked it. So let me go ahead and find the boo. If I can actually do it correctly. Should be here. There we go. Feel the wrath of Kung Boo. No. Get over here. Perfect.
Fantastic. Way to go, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Be careful.
Alright, so now with the fire element, we can go ahead and do one thing that we couldn't do before. And also, we can light the torches here. I don't know if that does anything. Probably not now. Let me make sure before I speak on that. Oh, there it is. It drops the key. Okay, so that's what you got to use next. So we get the key, so make sure you do light up all the candles. And it takes us to the very far left of the room, which will be very necessary for us. Let me go ahead and go there first before I explain on that a little bit more. Alright, and while I go ahead and do that, a little bit of information about the fire meter. That meter on the bottom, I believe at one point was also supposed to be in the original concept of Luigi's Mansion before we got the final product we're playing right now. Instead of it being the elemental fire meter, so where it shows you how much fire power you have left, it was actually supposed to be a measure of Luigi's use of the poltergust. So starting from the very left, once it reached a certain point, if you used it too much, it would actually explode on you and you would take damage as Luigi. Honestly, if that was the case, that is a great concept that they took away, because that would have been very annoying, because then you would never be able to spam. Let me go clear the laundry room real quick. Yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to spam the vacuum cleaner. You would have to be careful of your usage of it, and then that just would have been super annoying. Okay, come on, I know I can capture it. I was like, I know I can capture it. Alright, Monday. Fight. No, run away from me, punch it. Oh, Mario's hat. I probably can't catch it in the middle of the capturing a ghost, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead. As soon as we clear a room, you found Mario's hat. Alright, and of course, now that we have Mario's hat, that might be some good information on what that means about his whereabouts. There's also a Boo in here. See if I can uncover it real quick. Well, it's supposed to be a Boo in here. Probably can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's probably right here. No. Oh. Get that out of there. I think it's probably in the chandelier. No, right here. Where is he? More over here. Oh, right here. Alright, get down. I'm Boogie. Get over here. Get over here. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. There we go. Ooh, I would have been scared if we went towards the north room, because then we would not be able to access that for a while. Hey, well done, Luigi. Now you can send me the boon all the data you got. Get it? Alright, okay, so while I go ahead and open up this chest, just has a bunch of money. And in the interest of time, I will go ahead and start to use the fire element for its one main purpose, and that is to go ahead and use it and catch one of the ghosts we saw in the very early of the episode. That is going to be once we make our way over. So of course, once we enter, of course, in the beginning of this episode, we saw one of the ghosts hovering around the hallways. That is actually one of the ghosts that I believe can only appear in the hallways of the game, if I'm not mistaken. And that is going to be Shivers the Butler. So if we go ahead and examine one more time. Yeah, the beautiful melody outside. So he does give us an idea of what we're supposed to do. I'll show you the burn my passion, yeah, scorch your soul. Okay, let me actually get out the way. So what we're supposed to do is, with that chandelier he has on it, or the set of candles he has, like, fire in the way. So without the fire, we were never able to expose him, and now that we see, that exposes him. So this is Shivers the Butler, and we can't capture him simply like this. There's no way, even though we see him. We have to follow him over to a place where he can calm down, because he does not like that fire. Just gonna ignore that ceiling ghost. Go ahead and follow him. Make sure you don't lose track of him, or you're gonna have to do this part again. Not that it's a big time waster, but preferably doing it once is better than multiple times. And then he'll head over down here into this room. This is gonna be, I believe, the butler's room, is it? Yep. He'll go ahead and sit down. He sits on the candle, exposes his heart, and then now we can capture it. And Shivers the Butler is scared. He does not like this. His screeching is very serious. Get him in one. No! Oh, the stupid mushroom got me. Okay. Well, luckily we don't have to repeat all that process again, but hopefully I can get back to size. There we go. He'll sit back down again, light himself on fire, and that's your job to go ahead. And there we go. The second portrait ghost of Area 2 is captured. Go ahead and unlock the chest like we can. Grab ourselves the next key. And that room should take us over to the most, well, relatively the most northern door, besides the one that takes us outside the mansion, which we can't go to yet. We're still going to be a while before we can get there. So let me see. I believe this is one of the rooms that has a mouse hole. I know it does. I think it's over here. Yeah, right here. You expect that, and then takes us over to this room. A secret room, actually. This is the hidden room. So over here, without being said, this is the room where you can, of course, get a lot of... Oh, so this is one of the first elemental ghosts they were talking about. Okay. Oh, suck that in. Okay, so apart from that one that did have the ghost in it, these ghosts should have Monday. And then once you expose the heart, go ahead. So these are one of the few elemental ghosts that you'll see in the game. Those were ice ones, obviously, meaning you'd have to use your fire on them to weaken them, expose their heart, and then you can go ahead and capture them like a regular ghost. Actually, there we go. Get some more money. Okay, let me actually... There we go. And right over here would be the last one. There we go. And then and gives us this chest, which should be some more money. And look at all those jewels. Look at that. We got a ruby, sapphire, and emerald. Kind of like the Pokemon games, right? And of course, I'm gonna let all this money, disappear. That's unfortunate. Whatever. All right. Believe. Can you light these up? Anything happens when you do? Okay. Well, probably nothing. There is still a boot here, so let's go ahead and try to find that boot. It's probably on this chandelier. Oh no, it's in the middle chest. Oh no, that was a bomb. Let's be careful. Probably here. Yep. Gumboo. Get over here, Gumboo. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Oh, just in time too. If it had 50 health, it surely would have gotten away from me.
Yeah, you got another one. You're cruising, Luigi. Okay, now send me that boot and all the data you've got.
Alright, so let's go ahead down towards the mouse hole. And take us back over here. So there is still one last boot to capture. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. If I can find it. Should be somewhere over here. Oh, along with more money. There's probably still a lot. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if there was what's it called again? A speedy spirit that I missed already, but that's okay. That's okay. There was a lot that I missed throughout my first playthrough of this because I was not aware of those speedy spirits, but that's okay. All right, peekaboo. Come on, get over here. No. There we go. All right, so now that is gonna be our 9th.
Oh, you're on fire, Luigi. On fire. Okay, now send me the boot and all the data you've got.
Alright, so with 9 boos captured, we also captured a portrait ghost, and we also received Mario's hat. We're going to have to learn a bit more information on what that's going to be all about now that we got that, and also received the fire element emblem to of course continue our progress, but we're going to leave it here for today. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Did hope you enjoyed. We did get a decent amount of work done, at least compared to our last episode when we first arrived here in Area 2. We still just only captured one portrait ghost, but we did receive Mario's hat. So what we're going to be doing in the next episode is going over back to Madame Clairvoyance, since she does use dropped items to, of course, kind of see into the future and see if that gives us any whereabouts to where Mario could even possibly be in his current state right now. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, I will meet you back over at the Fortune Teller Room to speak with Madame Clairvoyance. I will see you guys then. Take care.